We live nowhere near Boyle Heights, and we smelled the smoke.
That's right. You know, I had reports of, the fire obviously being in that warehouse in Boyle Heights, but there were reports of some of that smoke being smelled opening our windows this morning as far as the San Fernando Valley, up against the coastline, across portions of the Calabasas area as well. And the reason being is because we did have our winds set up pushing a lot of that smoke from the Boyle Heights area into the backside of where that fire's burning. So that was landing some of that smoke and haze in the surrounding communities, but also those communities miles and miles away. Well, those winds are reshifted back to the southwest, so that means that energy or the smoke is going to be pushing back off to the north and northeast. So areas like Alhambra, Monterey Park, the Pasadena, Altadena area, those are also in that trackway for some of that smoke to arrive across some of those areas. Otherwise, our temperatures out in the downtown LA area coming in at 64 degrees. We do, again, have very calm winds. Our air quality out there is being impacted. We heard our officials say we're looking at another few days before we have that situation handled possibly over there. So that is still going to be the continuation of our air quality being impacted. Sensors picking up not just some of that moderate air quality, but also we are seeing sensitive groups also being impacted. So if you have those respiratory issues, the elderly, the young, maybe stay out of the area, but also spending less time outdoors and closing those windows if you are in the area. Our air quality alert has been shifted out to the east, but also the south of us, so the Inland Empire, but also down into Irvine, Anaheim, Orange County through tomorrow afternoon. We'll be back with more details on your 7-day forecast, but also some other alerts because of the heat headed this way. For now, back to you. Well, this weekend, not just celebrating Father's Day, but also the kickoff of our summer season here, and rightfully so. We do have some heat on the way this weekend. Temperatures did slide below their normal or close to for a lot of the region. As we take a look across the U.S. here, we do have some of the area that is picking up on precipitation. A lot of that out towards, I'd say, mostly the Midwest there, but for us here, again, on the West Coast, conditions very favorable. In fact, we do still sit under not just dry conditions, some areas still holding on to some of that warmth, but we also have that marine layer that will refocus across the areas. So at the start of tomorrow morning, waking up, a lot of us will be dealing with that fog and cloud cover out there. Now, the good news is that we are expecting that our marine layer will be a lot less, or a lot more shallow, in fact, so not as thick. We are also welcoming some heat as early as tomorrow, and our heat is expected to peak by the time we get to the middle of this week, with Wednesday being the warmest day in the next week here. And of course, we will have a few alerts in place. One of those alerts is going to be for the heat, but first we'll refocus back on our beach hazard statement. It's been impacting us the last couple of weeks. In fact, we are seeing it push more down towards I'd say our south area, so areas like Huntington Beach, moving through the South Bay, over into Orange County as well. Our risk do still include those sneaker waves, but also the possibility of some strong rip current risk, and this will be in place through the middle of our week as well. Our air quality has been lifted, the alerts across the LA area, but a reminder, if you are in the Boyle Heights area, best to stay indoors, get that AC rolling, but also making sure to have those air purifiers on as well. And our air quality alert is going to be out towards the east, but also the south of the LA basin. So the Inland Empire, but also stretching down into Irvine, Anaheim, San Clemente, the Orange County area as well. Again, that's in place until tomorrow afternoon. And then our heat arrives for us. While our heat is expected to be the warmest on Wednesday, our heat alert will go into effect as early as the top of this week, and you'll see it stretching through at least Thursday across that highlighted orange area here, letting us know that these are going to be some of the areas or communities that do see some of the most heat moving into this upcoming week. Our temperatures right now, we're at 69 degrees in Glendora. We're also in the 60s in Diamond Bar. Whittier at 62. Malibu 64 degrees, and down in the, let's say Manhattan Beach, 63 degrees right now. Our winds also pretty calm, moving sustained at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. When we get back, we'll not just have another look at your weather, but also
My morning walks are meant to be